What kind of jobs are we going to create in the future for the Central Valley? Well, let's bring in an expert, David Butler, the CEO of LEED, which stands for Linking Education and Economic Development. You work in the Sacramento region, but I know you studied the entire Central Valley economy, and you've developed some ideas about where we are going to create our jobs in the future.
Well, David, as you know, working through Partnership for Prosperity, which is a regional economic development strategy, we helped develop a regional workforce forecast, which estimates how many jobs, both through growth and through replacement, Greater Northern California is going to expect over the next 10 to 15 years. And this forecast found that we're going to anticipate 337,000 combination of new and replacement jobs between now and 2015. And right now, during the economic contraction, it doesn't seem like we're going to experience that kind of growth, but we're going to see a lot of retirement out of large, significant employers all around the Central Valley. And we're going to have to replace those jobs, and that's why we need to make sure that students who are in middle school and high school now are prepared and equipped with the skills that they need for a full spectrum of workforce opportunities in our community.
David, people in Butte County with Chico State, here in this region in Sacramento area with UC Davis and CSU Sacramento, Fresno, they all, with Fresno State, are all focused on green jobs. How many of these jobs that we're going to create for the future will be green jobs?
Well, there's technology growing, a clean energy technology that's based on developing new technology, whether it's solar or wind power and things like that. And right now there's not a lot of those jobs, but those will be growing. Some of them will require engineers, some of them will require business, marketing people, but also some will require technical and tradespeople to be able to manufacture and install those. But also it's the greening of existing jobs. So it's not just this new clean energy technology, but how do you translate that green technology to plumbing, to electricians, to construction, to a whole variety and full spectrum of jobs. So I think when we say green technology or the green collar jobs, again, it's not just the ones that are going to be created through these new technologies, but it's applying those greening into existing segments of the economy. And I think that's where the real opportunity exists. And if you think about jobs that can't be shipped away, maybe manufacturing, but it's the installing jobs that are installing solar panels on homes or reduced water flow toilets and things like that. Those are jobs that are going to stay. And so we need to be able to cultivate the full spectrum.
So David, I know that you look at the K-12 system as a feeder into our community colleges and our four-year schools. We have a dropout rate in California of about 25%, but there are pockets here in the Central Valley that are over 50% of the students who start high school don't finish it. What's that going to do if that trend continues to our job creation?
Well, it's not good. Students who drop out of high school obviously can't continue on in post-secondary and develop those skills, technical skills that are necessary to compete in those jobs, let alone advancing on into the post-secondary spectrum. The dropout rate in Sacramento County is right about the state average, if not a little bit lower. And in the region, it's a little bit lower than that, but still it's not good. But the good news is that throughout the greater Sacramento region, there are strategies being employed in our middle schools and our high schools to develop engaging, applied curriculum that not only is aligned with industry needs like healthcare and technology and construction and architecture and things like that, but they enhance academic achievement, they improve the graduation rates, and also improve college-going rates. Sacramento City Unified received Gates and Carnegie funds to transform their high schools. But that transformation that they've done is now apparent in Elk Grove Unified, our region's largest. There's career technical education strategies that are in Folsom, Cordova, and San Juan, and Roseville, all around the region and in Northern California. So that's a great trend that is going to benefit students and benefit the economy.
Well, that's a very positive note. David Butler, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you, David.